What's going on, y'all? Master Teacher of Attraction back with another video. Check it out, right? We got this video that has been surfacing all over the damn internet. You know what I'm saying? So Master Teacher of Attraction has to give you the splittity scriptures on this. Okay? That's the only thing that came to my mind. But for real, okay? Pressured into marriage only to be denied sex. What is this, man? So I guess this is from a dude. I don't know who the dude or this girl is, man, but it's about all about the context of what they talking about with marriage and relationships with women, okay? And this is why I be telling you guys about, the relationships and everything. But let's go ahead and play the clip.
The contract we signed with each other
Right,
to have sex with anybody else.
right.
So these urges that come,
Hmm.
I have to share them with the one person I decide to spend the rest of my life with.
Right.
So that brings me back to my soundbite,
Okay.
right? I don't understand, and this is what we can discuss
Hmm.
as a woman, because I don't want to say it's a man versus woman thing, but a lot of women do complain, oh, my husband's always on me. Why is he always on me?
Hmm.
If sex is going to be a chore for you that you don't really want to do, why do women constantly push monogamy on men? If you know that you don't want to have to deal with him all the time just wanting you,
Hmm.
why do you push monogamy on men?
Well, who's to say I pushed anything on anybody? Like,
Well, we
it's
know
two
that you pushed
people.
monogamy on me.
I pushed monogamy. I forced you to get married to me.
I'm
Time out.
fighting words.
I didn't say you forced me to get married, but did you not say to me that you wanted to be engaged and you wanted to be married before you lived with me? You didn't say that?
I want $1 billion. That don't mean I'm gonna get it. I
But-
can want
but I'm
something,
asking-
but not.
You right now you
Nobody.
dodging the question.
Nobody pressed you to do it. Yes.
Wait, what? What are you saying? If I want 1 million subscribers, I want 1 million subscribers. If I want $1 million, I want $1 million. I'm not thinking I'm not gonna get it. That's why I'm putting the actions into getting that. Okay? That shit don't make no damn sense. What y'all think about that, man? This is what I'm talking about. Y'all gotta remember, women can feel one way at one moment, and then later down the road, she not feeling that. Okay? This is why you don't sign no damn contracts about talking about some damn marriage and uh signing contracts to get in a relationship with a woman and cuz she's not going to hold, she don't respect that. Okay? She don't respect marriage. She don't respect relationships, okay? It's all in the moment to her. All right? It's just like going to Candy Road. It's just like going to Chuck E. Cheese. All right, after you eat the cheese pizza at Chuck E. Cheese, and while you're there, ooh, this tastes good, and then the next morning you're like, man, that pizza was garbage. Okay.
That's something I wanted. Yes, it was. But
You didn't impress me. Are you gonna lie now
So
to
you're
the
gonna
people
say-
because we talking about sex?
Deval,
You're gonna
Deval.
lie now to the people?
Deval, knowing.
Come here, you didn't want
strong-
monogamy?
Of course I did.
So then why are you avoiding the question?
That's not.
She said, of course I did. I did means in the past tense. So something happened. I don't know what old boy did, but at the end of the day, you know, uh, women, emotions come in seasons. All right, so instead of hating on women this way, just appreciate women for what they are and just understand how they work. Just like a vehicle. If you don't change the oil in your vehicle, it's not gonna run right. Okay, you can't get mad at the car because it's don't run right when you just didn't understand that you got to change the oil every season. Okay, at least. All right, just like with women, you don't do contracts when it comes to, you know, oh, you need to be monogamous to me. All that stuff is just a form of manipulation and control. Okay, especially if she know that you look good to her and not just her, but to other women. That's when she really gonna try to lock you down in a relationship, in a marriage, and everything. Because we already know over here on this YouTube channel that we exposing lies because we on the rise. And we ain't gonna be getting into that stuff because it's just dumb. Okay, we're talking about a woman from a, like, this isn't from a business perspective. That's different. We're talking about women from a relationship perspective. Okay, like she has a whole bunch of programming from society thinking she better than a man because all the other dudes that she's been interacting with are beneath her. Okay, because that's true. All right, that's why she can make her OnlyFans and think that she's better than a man because she making all this money. Okay, all that money don't make you better. It don't make a man better than a woman. It don't make a woman better than a man. It all come down to the auras of masculine and feminine energy. Okay, come down to the body. I can't get pregnant. A woman can. Okay, I can, put on more muscle. I got more testosterone than a woman. A woman has more estrogen. Okay, that's the ebb and flow of the universe and the balance to things. Okay, nobody, is better than the other, but each one has a specific role. But when you got all these things that you like, what she talking about, man? Like, if you saying that you want to push monogamy on somebody and push monogamy on all these dudes, and then you get into a relationship and then you start complaining and all these things, that's why I don't get in relationships with women. Okay, the closest thing I was in a relationship with a woman, I let her know from the jump, like, you not going to like this. Okay? You are not going to like this relationship because then you're going to have to do all these things that you're not already used to doing. Okay? You're going to have to cook my food. You're going to have to wash my clothes. You're going to have to do all this stuff. All right, you're not going to want to do all that. Okay? You're not doing it right now. Even if she was doing that right now, she could change. All right? This is why you just go with the flow with women. All right? Just go with the flow. It's always going to be a better interaction outside of the relationship or outside of getting into a relationship. Then when you get into the relationship or marriage, start putting pressure on a woman, man. She don't want that pressure. All right? She start to realize, like, oh, the honeymoon phase is over. Like, man, I got to provide all this sex to this one dude. Okay, and then she really get, like, she don't understand, like, that's gonna be a lot of sexual account. Like, she might get tired. Okay, she might be getting that back blown out. Okay, over 6 times a day. Okay, on something, it ain't gonna be every day because motherfucker gotta get money, but that's what it could be. And then she start to realize, like, man, it's too much, but she still wanna, counteract that with, upping the control by, pulling back on the sexual encounter. But see, she only does this stuff with weak men. Like, she's not going to do this with me because it's not even going to get to that point. You understand? It's not going to get to that point with you. You subscribe to this YouTube channel because you got all this game, man. You can't get manipulated when you know the truth. When you know the truths of life, you can't be manipulated and controlled. All right?
The question I'm saying, does that mean because I wanted and I requested that you were going to deliver it? Like, nobody pressed you for that.
Time out. You just said you wanted it and requested it. Do you not hear yourself?
I can make a request. Is the request going to be granted?
Am I
That's
not?
up to
Am
you,
I?
bro.
Am I not granting?
Come on, she don't sound
You
right.
are granting it to
So
me.
this is my question.
This is what people do when they make a boo boo and they don't know how to track back on what they said. All right, they start saying dumb things like, "Oh, I want $1 million. Does that mean I'm gonna get $1 million?" No, that's how broke people think. Okay, that's not what she just don't want to admit and take the blame.
Always look at this. Look at your boy. Look at your boy.
This is my question. If you wanted monogamy,
okay,
why would you want monogamy if sex is a chore for you? That's the question. You're avoiding the question.
I'm not avoiding the question, but at first you said women or in general me.
And remember, it's not a chore. Sex isn't a chore for a woman if she likes that dude, if she's sexually attracted to him. Okay? So at the end of the day, most dudes be getting fat when they get into a relationship or they get into a marriage. They start, cutting out the tilapia. They start lowering the protein in their diet. Okay, they start upping the breads. They start upping the fried foods because they're in comfort being around a woman. Okay, so they let themselves go. They start eating at McDonald's, eating all this pizza every day. They stop going to the gym. They cut their gym time back to one time a week. when they was going, 5, 6 times a week. Okay, and they start getting fat on that girl, and then she start controlling the sex because she knows that you look weak, your aura is weaker, your testosterone feels like she can feel all these things. Okay, she feels that you're getting weaker, so she start putting the control on you. Okay, and then she don't want to have no intercourse with you. Okay, this is what's going on. She just don't know how to explain it, but I'm explaining it for both of them. Okay, and now she don't know what happened. Like, a lot of the times, women get into relationships with one dude, and then by the time it's 3 months in the relationship, it's like, man, this dude has gotten fat. He's soft. He's soft down. Like, a lot of dudes get soft in relationships. So that's why I'm telling you guys, don't get into the relationship. All right? Like, it's a whole bunch of women out here, man. Don't be lying to women. There's no point in doing that, because at the end of the day, there's going to be multiple women coming through. All right? Like, if you're the most attractive version of yourself and you're all the way self-improved and maintaining that, you're always going to have options with women. All right? So it's almost kind of lying to a woman, telling her she's going to be the only one. All right? That's why I gave you guys a video on the Dwight Howard Gilbert Arenas, man.
Specifically are pushing monogamy on somebody. Okay, yes, that's something that I wanted, but I didn't press you for it and be like, Deval, I'm gonna hold a gun to your head to propose to me. Also, let me finish. Also, I don't feel like I was adequately prepared for marriage. And I've said that before, because if I knew that marriage and monogamy was going to involve me trying to meet you where you were at sexually for years to come,
Wow.
I probably would have reevaluated if I wanted to be monogamous anyway.
How did you know that you wanted to be married if you didn't know and sample the interaction before getting married? That's like buying a business or a franchise and you don't know the franchise, how the inner workings of the franchise. That's like me going to Buffalo Wild Wings. Hey man, I want to buy a franchise just like yours. Okay? And I don't know how the kitchen works. I don't know what employees to get. I don't know how to do the hiring. So the business is going to fail. Okay? Nobody is making sense in this. And the reason ain't nobody making sense, especially her, because somebody got soft, and it was probably the dude. Okay? And then she don't know how to explain it, and then she just sound crazy. So it's just crazy people getting together. Like, relationships and marriages for crazy ass people, because you gotta be crazy to sign a piece of paper talking about you going, especially as a dude, and then as a woman with all these damn options, you ain't gonna be faithful. Okay? Sign a damn piece of paper talking about you finna be monogamous to this person. Like, y'all already starting off the relationship on a lie.
It's fair, but we're not even talking about marriage. Let's even talk about dating, right?
Okay.
Two people are dating. Typically, in society, who asks for exclusivity first, a woman or a man?
I would say a woman.
Thank you. That was my whole...
And it's dudes. Dudes are out here trying to... That's why, these dating coaches always talking about y'all need to calm down on trying to ask for a relationship. Okay, it's a whole bunch of dudes out here trying to jump into relationships, get a girl to marry them within the first month. Okay? That is both people. But that's not really based on the gender. It's based on the mentality of those people and the mindsets. Okay? They're not thinking from an abundance mindset. Okay? They thinking, oh, I got one. Just like when you fishing, you're not good at fishing. Okay? You don't catch no fish when you go fishing most of the time. And then as soon as you start getting a nibble, you start, trying to set the hook too early and everything. And you probably had a big old 30-pound catfish, but you tried to set the hook, and now that fish is gone. Okay? This is the truths of life. All right? You can put this into each portion of life. Okay? And it's all gonna, teach the same thing. Okay? Whenever you have a a poverty mindset when it comes to all area of lives, you're always going to fail. Okay? You're always going to be settling. You're never going to like the results. You're going to say things like, oh, I could wish I won $1 million, but that doesn't mean I'm going to get it, like she said. All right? That's what broke people say. We not broke over here. Okay? Being broke starts from the mindset. Because even if you got money and you got a broke mindset, you finna blow all that away. You're not finna invest that into something that's going to be bringing reoccurring income. You finna go and blow that on some hoes and some weed and some McDonald's and some Baba's chicken and cheesesteak and some more hoes.
Point. See, you were going all over the place. If women typically ask for exclusivity first, then when they get exclusivity, say, he always on me, he always want to have sex. Why are we asking men for exclusivity if we do not want to participate in sex?
They're participating with dudes that aren't sexually attractive. They just looking at the dude for, oh, he got money. Oh, he got status. Okay? So they are using these men. Okay? They are using these men. And then the other scenario is the dude looked good to her at first, and then once they got into the relationship, they got fat. Okay? They lost their masculine energy.
In sex at the same level as men. We have to think about what that does to a man, and I don't think that's being that conversation is being had.
Okay, I agree, and that part I agree with. Yes, that women are typically the ones that will ask for the exclusivity. I get that. Yes, but what I'm saying is, me as a woman, I don't think that I was necessarily prepared or in the mindset to know that. It's almost like once you get into it, then you're like, oh shoot, like this is what I'm gonna have to keep up with.
And this is why you as a man, you should lead the interaction. Don't, even if she want exclusivity and she wants a marriage, you calm that shit down. Okay, we not finna get married. Okay, that's not finna happen. And then she can go on about her business and talk this shit to some other dude, some other weak male. All right, so she can run game on him because you not finna have game run on you since you know this stuff. Because we exposing lies and we on the rise.
Us speaking as 36-year-old people know that now. Had I known that at 26,
I get that.
I would have to contend.
It ain't got nothing to do with age. You either gonna be dumb or you gonna be smart in your life. Okay? I've always been smart. All right? Well, since 18. Okay, around 21. All right, because I started listening to myself instead of everybody else. All right? But if it takes you 36 years on God's green earth to go ahead and start thinking smart, okay, that means something's wrong with your gene pool and you need to stop getting married. Okay, you shouldn't even produce children to put onto this planet, man. Just stop it.
Even in the dating realm, then it might have been something I would have reevaluated.
So now let's go back to what you asked me. You said to me you never pressured me to get married. In 2007, we were living together, right? You said you no longer wanted to live with me and shack up with me because you wanted to be my wife, not my girlfriend.
Right, because I wanted to know where the relationship was going.
That don't sound like pressure to you?
It sounds like me voicing where I see my life going. It sounds like me saying, this is what I would like. You can decide to meet me there. If not, we can reevaluate what exactly we're doing.
Okay.
Would I call it pressure per se? Not necessarily pressure.
It is pressure. But you don't want to say it's pressure. What about being engaged?
You might have felt pressure.
What about being engaged?
Pressure behind that.
I said, we don't got to rush to get married. You said, I don't want to be engaged longer than a year. Is that not pressure?
That's me voicing my opinion about it.
Sounds like pressure to me. So you said...
That's why you should listen to women when it comes to relationship advice. Now, if she's a doctor, if she's a veterinarian, like, let me tell you something. I was working in the veterinary field, and most of my co-workers were female veterinarians, female veterinarian technicians with licenses, okay? Just like I had a license myself. But whenever I didn't understand something, I came to them and asked them, why is that? Because they put in the same amount of work or more than what I did based on the experience and the years that they put into it. into that craft, into that field. Okay, it's not based in emotions like what women do when they come into relationships. It's based in logic. It's based in facts. Okay, and they've been doing it. All right, so they understand that craft. So I can come to those women and ask, and I can, I respect their opinions and information that they're giving, and I go ahead and take that because I know we're all getting it from the same source. But when it comes to relationship advice and, this type of stuff right here, you should never listen to a woman. All right, even female dating coaches. You shouldn't listen to the male dating coaches, but you should really not listen to the female dating coaches. Okay, because they raping men's